In the pages of American history, few figures evoke the spirit of the Wild West more than John Henry "Doc" Holliday. Dentist, gunfighter, gambler, his life was a whirlwind of adventure. This is the story of a man who lived on the edge, a man who left an indelible mark on the frontier. Born on August 14, 1851, in Griffin, Georgia, John Henry Holliday was raised in the traditions of the Old South. His father, Henry Burroughs Holliday, was a prominent figure, a veteran of the Mexican-American War, and later the Civil War. Young John was well educated, showing an interest for the classics and foreign languages. At the age of 19, Holliday left Georgia to study dentistry at the Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery. Graduating in 1872, he returned to the South to begin his practice. But destiny had other plans for John Henry Holliday. Shortly after starting his practice, Holliday was diagnosed with tuberculosis, a common and deadly disease at the time. Doctors gave him only a few months to live, suggesting a move to a drier climate might extend his life. So, Holliday packed his bags and headed west. In 1873, Doc Holliday arrived in Dallas, Texas. He attempted to continue his dental practice, but found that gambling was far more lucrative. His quick wit and sharp mind made him a natural at the poker table, where he earned both money and reputation. But the life of a gambler was fraught with danger. Holliday's sharp tongue and quick temper often led to conflicts. He became known not just for his skill with cards, but also for his proficiency with a six-shooter. It was during these years that Holliday forged a friendship that would change his life forever. In 1877, Doc Holliday met Wyatt Earp in Fort Griffin, Texas. The two men, both larger-than-life figures, quickly formed a bond based on mutual respect and shared experiences. When Earp became a lawman in Dodge City, Kansas, Holliday followed, cementing their friendship. By 1880, the allure of the silver boom drew Holliday and the Earps to Tombstone, Arizona. It was here that Doc Holliday's legend would be forever written into the pages of history. Tombstone, Arizona, was a town booming with opportunity and conflict. The discovery of silver brought a flood of miners, prospectors, and entrepreneurs. But with wealth came lawlessness, and Tombstone soon became a hotbed of tension between two opposing factions: the lawmen and the cowboys. The lawmen, led by Virgil Earp, who served as town marshal, included his brothers Wyatt and Morgan, along with their close friend, Doc Holliday. They sought to bring order to Tombstone, but their efforts were met with resistance from the cowboys, a loosely organized group of outlaws and rustlers that included Ike Clanton, Billy Clanton, and Tom and Frank McLaury. The cowboys were known for their lawlessness, engaging in cattle rustling, stagecoach robberies, and other criminal activities. They resented the Earps' attempts to enforce the law and viewed them as threats to their way of life. The tension between these two groups simmered for months, fueled by mutual distrust and personal grudges. On October 26, 1881, the simmering tensions finally erupted into violence. The Earps and Doc Holliday confronted the cowboys near the OK Corral. When the smoke cleared, Billy Clanton and the McLaury brothers were dead, while Virgil and Morgan Earp were wounded. The Earps and Holliday were arrested and tried for murder, but were ultimately acquitted. Despite the legal victory, the violence was far from over. In December 1881, Virgil Earp was ambushed and seriously wounded, losing the use of one arm. Tragedy struck again on March 18, 1882, when Morgan Earp was assassinated while playing billiards. These attacks, widely believed to be the work of the cowboys, pushed Wyatt Earp to the brink. Consumed by grief and rage, Wyatt Earp embarked on what would become known as the Earp Vendetta Ride. With Doc Holliday and a posse of loyal men, Wyatt set out to hunt down the cowboys responsible for his brother's attacks. This was no longer a quest for justice, it was a quest for vengeance. The Vendetta Ride was marked by relentless pursuit and brutal confrontations. Over the course of several weeks, the Earp posse tracked down and killed several members of the cowboy gang. Among those who met their end were Frank Stillwell, who was shot at the Tucson Rail Yard, and Curly Bill Brocius, gunned down near Iron Springs. The Vendetta Ride solidified Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday's legendary status. It was a brutal campaign that blurred the lines between lawmen and outlaws, fueled by a relentless drive for retribution. For Holliday, it was a testament to his loyalty to his friend and his willingness to face death head-on. As the years passed, Doc Holliday's health continued to decline. The tuberculosis that had plagued him for so long took its toll. In 1887, he moved to Glenwood Springs, Colorado, hoping the hot springs would provide some relief. But on November 8, 1887, at the age of 36, Doc Holliday succumbed to his illness. Doc Holliday was buried in Linwood Cemetery, overlooking the town of Glenwood Springs. His life was short but filled with adventure, danger, and a relentless pursuit of freedom. John Henry Doc Holliday remains a symbol of the untamed West, a man whose intellect and courage left a lasting legacy. His story is one of resilience and survival, a testament to the rugged individualism that defined an era.